Hello traders and welcome at this Bitcoin technical analysis video along with trading analysis. So past week I'm recovering from sickness. You can still hear on my voice is not ideal yet, but yeah, what I can do, just heal. In this video we'll go over price action, especially from this point and to the present. I will be going over my posts and because I want to show you my thinking process, also how I was managing my trades. I will be showing you tools and so on, how we are trading in a group. So let's dive into it. We will be starting with this segment here when Bitcoin was really ranging. After we lost a very big range from 34 days, we started ranging sideways. We had very little volume in the market and price was grinding up. We were taking a lot of liquidity in these regions. But I was saying in the group, especially this post, you can see over here, past 13 out of 15 times since we had the bands below price, we found decent local range, and multiple times it also led to juicy, more impulsive moves. This is one of the main reasons we continue ranging here and why I still hold day trade long from 28,860 with 40% remaining size. It also raises odds for successful swing failure pattern from long's liquidity and also reinforces next support areas below 28,500. You see, this is our TRDR tool. We are using it as a core tool for our trading. If you do backtesting on this tool and if you learn to use it properly, you know when you have much higher odds of winning your trade. And you can see we had same situation over here. We've had a lot of limits, a lot of support limits compared to short limits on below us. That's why we are ranging here. And I was saying based on my statistics, and this is what you need to do yourself, you need to backtest and you need to mark condition when conditions are similar. What was the outcome? You know there is very high chance when we get lower. So let's go to this point when price is going this way. When you finally go lower for the liquidity, this was the first liquidity grab. We took multiple lows here. Look here, or around 4 of them. And then I was also saying in that post there is high chance we do main swing failure pattern of this low here as well, because we had so many, and these limits, of course, you can see inside. Let's go over here. 1st of August. Need to zoom out a bit. Yes, over here. So you can see market was ready with many limits down there. So it was very high chance we will do that nice juicy swing failure pattern, which we've got. Okay, let's go further. And you can see this was the first swing failure pattern that we took these multiple lows. We use trading different tool for that. It makes our trading much more easier because you see visualized, local or medium time frame liquidity nodes. Look, so many multiple lows taken out, people stopped out, forced to sell, and then we are bouncing out. Super easy over here. And we were waiting for this in the group. It was a high probability scenario. I said that multiple times. And you can see as we started pushing up, we already, like Bitcoin had not much problem to move in this area because there was not much resistance in the order books. We moved down very swiftly and now we are pushing up. There is not, order books are not populated. So, and you see we arrived over here at 29,500 and it's already time for you to take mechanical take profit target. Bitcoin need very heavy volume to push over these regions. Okay, so that's how you use order books in your day-to-day basis. And I will see when we finally topped out. This is extremely important post. If you understand open interest and delta and potential to squeeze traders and trap them, this is very, very key to understand. So let me show you. And I will be showing you straight away what was the result of this so you don't forget about this. So you see what was happening. We had the 320 million open interest increase since we hit our take profit area and topped out locally. So many people were shorting here. Yes. Look here, delta was leading down, especially from this point. A lot of selling, you can see that inside exo charts, massive selling, look at the perpetuals, delta, everybody getting short. In the end, of course, you don't need to fade them straight away. They can be, of course, right, yeah, but we know potential once you go over their positions, they will be forced to close out. So that's what you can utilize. And it didn't happen the same day, it happened actually later. So look here, if you manage to take out 29,530 today, there will be a lot of forced buying from them. Largest ones are not in danger so far. It's in line with selling in spot market. If you noticed, we filled massive spot vol today as well. That's why we saw a nice pullback. So we know the potential. Let me show you on the chart what happened. So you are seeing a really big open interest. People are shorting heavily. Now they were right. Okay, of course you don't need to fight traders straight away until you reach their pain point. And you see there was nice breakdown. We went for this swing failure pattern of the range. Then we did swing failure pattern of this low, and then there was rocket up, which we'll be focusing and discussing a bit later. And you see once you go over this 25,930, as I said, this was the look at the volume. There was massive volume spike because these shorts, there was main open interest increase over here. They were forced to close. And when you know this information, you can be more patient in your long, and you will wait until they are destroyed. That's how you properly utilize open interest, and potential trap traders. And open interest was suggesting us they are just not closing much. Yeah, look here, this was mainly longs closing, and we also had some nice shorts at the bottom as well. So you had like double fuel from here and from here as well. Nice swing failure pattern and boom up. These people are squeezed. Let's go further. And you see, this is what you are watching. This is what we are watching in our chart. When we go to, let me go over here. You need to always watch the medium time frame ranges. 1 hour time frame. So we've lost the top range here. We've got more local range over here, and now you see you got accepted inside the, let me go to bigger time frame. This is the main range here. This range took how much? 3 months. So we are accepted into the 3-month range, and you see we are keep rejecting from it. Yes, look how many rejections. So even if you are trading in a long, that's your mechanical take profit target, this empty zone. 1, 2, 3, 4 rejections. We've finally like breached through, but you know what you want to see. What was the problem of today's pump? I mean yesterday's pump. You want to stop here at this market structure and bounce. But we didn't saw that, so you don't get acceptance back into this range. So yeah, that was the result. Let's go further down. Yeah, I was trading this local range here. It was another rotation. Then we hit the take profit target, super easy. So you see, we've got in the group prepared the trade area. The trade areas I always prepare for myself. I mean, this area where I intend to trade is not guaranteed I will take the trade. And when I see the conditions right, I will take the trade. You can see I was already anticipating when we run the major swing failure liquidity, okay, below 28,827. The wick was directly into it. We actually took another swing failure pattern low here as well. So you are pushing easily up. Yeah. Let me show you that moment. So you can see that on chart. It was beautiful. It was this swing failure pattern here. It gave us beautiful trade locally. 1%. You see liquidity. Let me zoom out. To go over here. So you saw this few days range here. We've got the liquidity ready. We knew where we want to react. Now we overstretched it a bit, as it happens with liquidity, and then we are starting to push up. You've got the pullback. It was golden zone. Golden zone is holding. You can add, and you are rotating and milking your trade further. Just beautiful. And not only that, we also did. Let me show you as well. So let's go here. We need to go to trap traders. This is one of the key things you can learn in our group, and you can map it in your, video exocharts. So we know we have naked point of controls in these regions, okay? But also this is like much larger region of the trap traders. So before we pushed up, people were shorting, they were trying to range and short here, and they got it wrong. There was pretty large open interest increase as well. So you see this zone of the trap shorts is now becoming support. They need to get out of the market, and they are creating additional pressure, yeah? So, and also like market is dropping down, so you have shorts taking profit. That's first help to the market to the upside. Then you have the trap shorts closing, so this means like second force buying, and then you have the new longs buying. So you have three forces at play with these regions where you have trap traders. That's what you want. That's where you get high probability areas. We've got 1, 2. Now the area is run fully, so you don't expect another trade. If you lose this low, so we can do swing value pattern, but it's getting less likely, but we can of course still do it. And then if you don't, we will be looking for trades in this area. Decently trap traders as well in there. One more tip, if you manage to understand and plot trap traders properly, market often, once it pushes impulsively, market often start ranging and is not even going to touch them. Yeah, there was some nice wick, but sometimes it's more often than not, market loves to front run trap traders and let them boil in. Okay, if you become trapped, you know this feeling and so on. So yeah, just imagine these people. It's very useful to think for other traders in a marketplace where they put stop loss and so on. So now the trap market is not letting them, and we finally went into them, and it still provided us beautiful bounce. Let's go further. So you see, this was our situation. Golden zone was holding, I was adding, I was opening new scalp. Mechanical take profit target. VWAP is really great past few weeks. It's like great for past few years, not just but yeah, sometimes it's really special when it's reacting with very high reaction rate, and it's a lot of time mechanical take profit target for me on these more short-term scalps. I was again warning, you see, open interest is very big important thing in my strategy, because it allows me to predict future. It allows me to see the, predict volatility. That's very important. Without open interest, market is, especially on Bitcoin, market is pretty quiet, going sideways. You need to know if there is fuel, in the market, okay? So you see, as we drop down, we did swing value pattern. Now you see what is happening. So we have large open interest increase, over 300 million already. So it's key to play it safe. Sooner or later, it will lead to volatile move. A lot of people bought the large swing value pattern. Do you see what I'm already saying you? So we have open interest and people bought it heavily. So what is it telling you? Is it higher? Maybe it's higher chance we take out the low again and stop out these people, okay? And that's what actually happened later. So you see, where are the more risks, and this is also helping you to manage your own risk. So when I took profits, I was already just keeping only 40% of position. I already did 60% of take profit because so many people bought with me. It's great when you have open interest going with the trend, but I like to see much better results with such open interest increase. The results were pretty mediocre, yeah. You should already be like over here somewhere, like, when there are no big heavy absorptions. But these people were getting absorbed, yes. So in the end, it led to volatile move, and it was to the downside. You see heavy longs. We can see them in Exo charts. This was the Binance, yes. Look here, my scalpel exposure is 30% and day trade 50%. I know once we trap longs, we can easily take out current low. Managing risk is key in situation like this. Yes. You can, yes, we also have this delta template for the Agra. It's really great to, when you zoom out, you see a lot of stuff in exocharts, but I also like to complement my trading with this template to see what is happening, and I can quickly see, the delta from perpetuals is much larger here. These local moves, so people are buying largely. I always I always like plan what's gonna happen next and what will be my steps. And like for me, it was very important in this current situation from this to reclaim this market structure, this local one. We are holding a medium time frame market structure, but not the local one. So I want to see push over it, reclaim, then trade within it. Then we are back into this range, so we can trade it beautifully. But yeah, market was unable, it was not strong enough to do it yet. And you see, I was at the beginning of the week, I was charting this little range here. It's just 1 day range. You still need the val and vag of this because traders are looking at it, It was heavy pump here, so they have nothing to look at. So they will be watching that range as well. You see that low here also completed rotation of this mini range. So it was, confluence for us. Let's go further down. This was when we were ranging here a few weeks back. I already prepared this big square here. For me, it was the once markets start to break down and it continues the local medium time frame downtrend. This is the new range. I expect this box. I expect the range to be in. You see what happened. We already finished first 50% of the target because the box is split in two halves if you're using balance zone extensions. Now, market did really good job. It's already trading inside the first segment happily. That's great. As we are pushing up, there was some spot walls pushing us. That's not so important. You see there was another liquidity node building up, but I don't think we reached it. No, we didn't think. I don't think we reached this one. Especially, as we were going sideways in that range, you see the inverse. They were especially heavily loaded in, and as market started, curving down, they got trapped. So not only we've got a lot of pressure from the potential pressure from the trap longs on inverse pairs. On the tether pairs. These also happen on the inverse, where you have Bitcoin as underlying asset. So these people also got trapped. This was like heavy bot. So we didn't do swing failure pattern, but this was heavy longs, especially from the inverse here. They bought it. Let's go further. This was, shorts unable to take profit, so they were pushing market heavily up as well. You see, I was taking that week as well. I'm trading, if I'm scalping, I'm scalping. And now you see, anticipated move is happening. So we are seeing the large open interest build up. Most of them are longs. So for market makers, for big entities, is much better to push market down. Now we are creating swing failure pattern, and I was taking the largest positions because the reaction was the best. We filled a lot of passive limit walls as well in this low. Look at here. Yeah, decently filled positions also on the spot market. So let's zoom out. But the perpetuals were important. Like of course they were important. Look at here, over 5,000 just on Binance. Heavy walls. But spot market is even more important. And you see the spot market. In order for the Bitcoin to break down here, you would need if you want to do 5% breakdown, you would need over 2,000 Bitcoins to break down here. So order books yet again proved us, they are super important in strategy. Bitcoin was only able to take out this little wall here at 72 spot, and you still had big massive walls below the wick. So, and that's great because you had, a lot of people are going in and they are placing stop loss behind these walls. Some who are even going like into swing trades or even bigger day trades, they can even, if they don't use high leverage, they can even place stop losses behind all these lows walls. So this was really great. You've got this spot support as well. Perfect. This was the largest position for me for the longs. I was going along in the day trade and scalp account as well. Yeah, because this was that's the advantage if you're a scalper. Yeah, you can utilize both worlds together, and one can be higher leverage, one can be lower leverage, but with more time in mind. Okay, let's go more. I took that and I went to sleep actually, because my sleep routine is I'm going sleep pretty early these days. So I went sleep and I actually woke up into large profit. So I took some of them. It was beautiful. You see what happened? We were discussing this situation before. Shorts from here, over 300 million open interest increase, also getting wrecked. That's beautiful, and you are waiting patiently for the major take profit. Let's have a look on on further developments. So for me, I already was taking profit here at the 28,900. Okay, Bitcoin sure can push another $1,000, but for me, this was the key. Before I went to sleep, this was already area where I planned to take profit. Let's have a look on the number 29,800. Let me show you on the chart, and I can show you reasoning why. Oh, I already deleted some of the stuff, but we still have the anchor view ups here. Let's go. We have more stuff here. So we have the main downtrend VWAP for the since the 13th of July, main anchor trend downtrend VWAP. Each time in history, in our recent downtrend, each time we come close, it was very logical thing to do to take some money off the table. 1, 2, 3 times. This time we did the wick. The wick was caused mainly, this is the initial point of selling. Always watch these areas. It's where you have exhaustive volume spike, where a lot of traders, are forced to sell, but also you have a lot of people who are going with the flow. Yes. So when you go over this point, there is high chance you will do squeeze of these people here as well as this high volume candle. So that was the reason why we did the spike here. Yeah. But for me, targets were reached. I was not waiting for that because, when you go to the AMT, from the AMT perspective, this was the high volume node and point of control, so this was already enough for me. Okay, if we did another rotation a bit higher, it's perfectly fine, but I didn't lose much. But I was playing the safe card here, yeah, because it's still, downtrend, so there is no market structure change. You need to take out these highs as well, and so on, take out the liquidity. It was change of character, but yeah, we need to do a higher high now. And you see, it was the point of control from the previous range as well. We are already, I was already outlining the main resistance of the week. You see, 30,180, just mistake here, and 30,300. This is very strong trade area. It's for the future as well, so you can mark it down. I would say very easy trade to be had, but yeah, you will monitor order flow and so on if you want to enter. So this was the final week here. Now I'm getting short. I'm saying that just few minutes, I think 2-3 minutes after the week. So those who wanted to follow me, they could. For me, it was the idea about the short was we've completed the range. This was the previous range, so we've completed the rotation of that. Very important. Naked daily here, so you have confluence until you see reclaim of the naked daily. You can use it perfectly fine to enter, and it's 30,000 psychological barrier. Bitcoin haven't retested 30,000 for some time. It was how long? 24. Yeah, over 10 days. So it's very decent. When it's a very round number, this 20k, 30k, they act as a big round number. And it's take profit for many traders, and not only that, you have also options tied to 30k. So yes, the reaction, I was expecting this psychological barrier reaction as well. It was technical analysis combined with the with this. And since we hit that, we are, we topped out and we actually started to, going down. Yeah, here I was describing this initial point of selling. Let's go further. Let's go further down. So you see day trade long hit main target. I don't leave anything to this market. Market is now searching for first major point. So again, what we are using, we are using open interest. Open interest is telling you we've got late longs here. So the move up happened and majority of the longs entered too late. I mean, of course, we could go another $1,000 on Bitcoin, but we are not in bull market. And if you know this market, if you are watching open interest every single day, you know more often than not, a lot more often than not, these open interest people are getting faded because there are easy liquidity to be grabbed, and especially it's pretty bad. Yeah, that's just a sec. That's why you are not breakout trader, because you have too wide stop losses, and you are getting hunted. Yeah, especially in the Bitcoin market, you are very vulnerable. Why would you go long here and have super wide stop losses? You already are positioned. I already showed you big long into short now. And now as I'm short from 30,000, I know I have potential. Once we start breaking down properly, there is potential to cascade down and squeeze these late longs. Especially in this market, they got really crazy. They added like 20 million, 80 million long positions. That's a huge number for the inverse. Inverse is much smaller than Tether market. I already said, so in order for me to open new day trade long and make good adding to the current long, I would like to see them first wrecked. So I'm not gonna add to my long position, which took major take profit target, until I see these people punished. That's like first check mark. And it's also for the take profit, I will wait for them. We've got some limits here trying to stabilize the market, but yeah, it was just more local. I was already outlining the main intraday support is 29,000 to 28,950. Yeah, you see how ugly this volume profile looks. Look at here, little volume, no volume. This is the node you actually get. We've got the trade from that. It was the session I get part of control. This one, we've got the trade from this one as well. So the volume profile is already telling you your areas of interest. This is for more like local scalp, and then we have the main support of the day, where you want to, if you want to engage with market, this is the area for continuation. And you see Bitcoin, we've got. This was also the fundamental inflows in the market. So you just can't trade Bitcoin blindly without knowing what is happening in the world. It's not. These times are over. You need to be aware of that if you want advantage over market. So, US rating from the Fitch was downgraded. This caused massive waves in the market, massive risk of waves, and Bitcoin was getting dragged with the stock market. Yeah, look at here. Stock market was leading down, and Bitcoin was following through. And you see, as we started pushing down, these traders, these late longs are getting wiped out as expected. Member was asking if I want to add, and I said I'm waiting for the stronger support. Open interest wipeout very likely not done, and massive risk of day is looming. Short is far more important for me at the moment. Bybit got punished, but Binance still has a lot of vulnerable longs. Yeah, Bybit got wiped out, but Binance still was holding. Yeah, these traders, look at you are here, these traders are here. This is just, on the edge of the cliff. And all day we saw a lot of spot selling here. It was like a lot of spoofy price action. Let's go further. I think this video is pretty long already. You can stop and read the post if you want. Yeah, this is currently today. Where is our bounce from? Yes, here I was. So we in the end, we've got the 29,000, 28,950 where I was expecting the bounce from. And then we go to the charts. Where did we bottom out? 28,925. Perfectly as planned. Okay, so I showed you a lot of posts, a lot of my thinking. Let me show if I didn't forget anything. There were some nice posts today as well. Yeah, maybe I can do one more commentary on this. We had a lot of shorts in this segment, and now you see the delta was also like we've created bullish CVDs. The CVD on this pullback already took out the low. A lot of people shorting, so the push up is now a result of these people getting squeezed out. So you see the perfect play. I was just showing you my trade management. Long here, major take profit target here, getting short, long here, adding to this is new long, you also adding to the long, now adding to the core day trade long, and now the position is, so I already took 60% of profit from the short, so it's 40% left, and now I have I have larger position on day trade now, so it's I would say it's 70% I think is left from the day trade, because I was adding already, and also new trade here started as scalp. It can be like double day trade just from a bit higher. So you see how is the perfect this is perfect trading, and I'm posting that in advance so you can utilize my knowledge and you can learn from this management. I hope it's very clear. I just wanted to sum up these posts here. And remember, if you are a member in our group, I just summed up a lot of gold nuggets which happened over the summer as well, which are scattered in the group, so make sure to have a watch. So if you are a new trader and learning, make sure to join our Discord. You can learn some stuff for free, but you know, proper education and proper structured courses on the high ranks. You see, trading is not hard, but it takes experience, you know, and properly learned knowledge to succeed. Okay, guys, so thank you for watching. Today is Thursday, so I will do nice technical analysis on Sunday, and on Monday I will do weekly outlook. Now I feel better. I had no voice for a few days, so I couldn't even talk. I was not even trading. I was for a very long time not sick like that. But yeah, I'm recovering, so all is good. But yeah, we will resume the content production. And thank you for watching. I hope it was helpful, and I wish you really good trading this week, guys. Bye in the group. Bye bye.